The new UDF government in Kerala is not here to play nice with the left. They have launched a relentless campaign. They want to systematically expose the cracks left behind the previous left government. We have seen policy reversals, we have seen calculated political strikes. Today, they drop the ultimate ledger of blame. The newest weapon in this high-stakes political warfare is a blistering white paper of Kerala's finances. It was tabled right in the state legislative assembly. Chief Minister V.D. Satheesan is using this document to paint a devastating picture of the former left government. He is essentially asking the public a major question. Did Satheesan inherit a bankrupt government from Pinarayi Vijayan? The paper delivers an unapologetic attack. It explicitly states that the UDF has been saddled with a severe financial crisis. The government blames years of left misrule. This legacy is marked by mounting debt, hidden liabilities, and chronic treasury stress. Let's look at the numbers the UDF is using to strip away the CPIM's economic credibility. The headline figure is jaw-dropping. Kerala's total public debt has now reached a massive rupees 5.07 lakh crore. But Satheesan's report does not just look at the total debt. It directly attacks Pinarayi Vijayan's daily financial management when he was in power. The report reveals a shocking reality. A total of 77% of the state's entire revenue is completely consumed by committed expenditures. So what is this committed expenditures? This includes government salaries, pensions and interest payments on old loans. The UDF is screaming that Pinarayi's team spent nearly 77 rupees out of every single 100 earned just to keep their own machinery running. This left very limited fiscal space for actual development. According to the document, Kerala's capital expenditure on building the state's future has already plummeted. It is now among the lowest in the country. It stands at a miserable 1.3% of the gross state domestic product. The narrative is clear. While the left bragged about development, they ran one of the highest fiscal deficits in India. They did this just to fund their operational costs. They completely sacrificed asset creation. Now let us look at the biggest political casualty in this report. That is the Kerala Infrastructure Investment Fund Board known as KIIFB. For years, this was Pinarayi Vijayan's crown jewel. It was his personal answer to infrastructure funding. Today, the UDF has labelled it as a grand structural illusion. The white paper exposes that KIIFB's borrowing costs were actually 1 to 1.5 percentage points higher than the direct government loans. This quietly bled the treasury. Even worse for the left socialist posturing, the report alleges blatant regional favoritism. Nearly half of all KIIFB's funds were concentrated in just 3 districts. The spending disproportionately favored Kannur, that is the political heartland and fortress of Pinarayi Vijayan and the party's top brass. This left the rest of Kerala completely starved of resources. The UDF has now forcefully dumped KIIFB's outstanding rupees 21,000 crore loan liability straight into the state government's books. This completely demolishes years of aggressive rhetoric. Pinarayi Vijayan had famously mocked anyone questioning KIIFB. He labelled critics as possessing sadistic mentalities out to destroy Kerala. Alongside his former finance minister T.M. Thomas Isaac, Vijayan had dismantled every red flag from the comptroller and auditor general. He called them a political conspiracy. Today, the UDF is calling their bluff. The attack goes deeper. It strikes at the left's claim of social justice. The white paper notes that despite all the public posturing, allocations for welfare schemes for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and minorities saw a significant decline under the LDF. The UDF's narrative is damning. Money meant for the most vulnerable was quietly choked off just to manage basic treasury survival. Satheesan directly confronted the opposition benches. He revealed that he has inherited pending liabilities totaling rupees 48,733 crore. This includes massive dearness allowance and dearness relief arrears. Pinarayi's government simply chose not to pay its own employees. For years, CPIM leaders like former Finance Minister K.N. Balagopal hit the streets. They blamed every single financial chokehold on central neglect and federal fund cuts. But this white paper uses hard data. It points out that the state spent 262 days on central ways and means advances. It spent 84 days in an overdraft status. The UDF alleges that the bankruptcy was manufactured right at home through local mismanagement. Predictably, the assembly turned into a political theatre. Pinarayi Vijayan did not sit back quietly. He led a ferocious counterattack. The leader of the opposition blasted the UDF government. He alleged that they did not follow proper institutional procedures. He claimed they bypassed traditional mechanisms. Vijayan turned the tables. He called the white paper an entirely politically motivated hit job. He said it is designed to hide the UDF's own lack of vision. He says it unfairly tarnishes his legacy. The UDF promised a roadmap for economic recovery. They promised strict fiscal discipline and the need to attract private investment. However, the political battle lines are permanently etched. This is not just a debate over spreadsheets. It is a war of who broke Kerala's wallet. The UDF has built its case. Now the jury is out to the public. Did Satheesan truly receive a bankrupt government from the hands of Pinarayi Vijayan?